something? Oh god! I knew he was gonna. That's a big one! That's a big one! I don't like that! No! I'm out! Oh, he's gonna so kick me off this place! Alright everybody, hello, and welcome back to another episode on Satisfactory with me, Spacefish. And welcome back to this, now, finally, biomass free will of Satisfactory. I'm still so happy about it. I actually just finally now finished editing the episode in which I tore down the last biomass burner, and it's been glorious. It's been absolutely glorious. I just absolutely love that we don't have to care a single bit about what is now happening. With all the biomass burners, we can just kind of mind our own business and not have to run back and forth 15 bajillion times in an attempt to actually keep our stuff running, which is absolutely great. That said, I would like to have a look at what we have going up here, because I'm not quite up to date anymore on what the actual plan was. I'm pretty certain that I actually wanted to get this stuff up here somewhat boosted. I'm not quite sure though if it was the reinforced iron plates, or, well, the smart platings rather, or if it was, and I think that is what it was, the whatever they were called, these things here, the modular frames that we wanted to go and build. Now it does look like we've got an awful lot of reinforced iron plates up there, which is kind of interesting. I'm kind of wondering if we already boosted production down here somewhat, or how I'm getting that going. I'm really not quite sure. But okay, so I think the plan now being, let's kind of work towards this modular frame stuff, and I'm thinking we may have required a few more slugs for that as well, so maybe I'll be going exploring somewhere down the way again today. So for modular frames, yeah, we will need reinforced iron plates and we'll need iron rods. So iron rods, I mean, obviously rather easy. Reinforced iron plates, not as much. And I'm kind of wondering about that little kind of pile-up that we have going up there. It does seem that I've got 5 of these reinforced iron plates being produced every, was it a minute? I'm thinking it was a minute? Yeah. And we only need 2 up here. Right, but I think the issue was that I'm already splitting the reinforced iron plates down there, because I do actually want to have some for myself. And that already makes it 2.5 then, and I do need more than... Okay, so we will for a start try and take care then of actually boosting the production down there. Now, I kind of have something in the back of my mind where I already had some of this production out here boosted. Yes, I do. Okay, so we're making 80 screws a minute down here. We're needing 60. Okay, so we've got that boosted. Do we have the input necessary? We need 20. We are making 22.5, for which, yeah, this is very fine. And then we are at 40 a minute here. We need 60 iron ingots a minute. We only make 45 iron ingots a minute. So we need one more slug for this. We're going to make 40 iron plates a minute, and I'm pretty sure that then... Yeah, okay, so we will need 2 slugs. Then we can get this thing going. That will mean... I'm actually not quite sure about the whole splitter ordeal here. How we're going to solve it. Because I don't really want to be overclocking this by 50% and then having 25% of the overclock going into here even. I would kind of like to keep this at the same or lower rates, so we'll have to see how that's going to work out. But for the time being, I think let's go out and search for another 2 slugs. That will kind of be the primary goal out here, and I'll just place a quick cut for you until we're somewhat closer to one. Alright, and I'm back. You can already hear it beeping. I'm not quite sure yet where we have to go, but we seem to be getting ever closer. Also to the hoggies apparently, so hello buddy! Whoa! It's always like a bit of rodeo with these suits, you know? Oh god! Dancing with the bulls. I kind of thought I had him there, but apparently he took 4 hits, which is interesting. Let's get back into the object scanner. Is it really out there? No, I don't think so. Seems to be out here more. Did I just run past it? Oh, it's below me, isn't it? Of course it's below me. Okay, that's interesting. Let's see where it's going to be at. Is that another one out there, though? Or is that just an illusion? Looks more like an illusion to me. Ah, okay, we can go down here, apparently. Oh, it's going to be a steep fall. Let's do it. Okay, kind of feathered it off with a tree. Is there no... Ah, it's the artifact thingy that's actually making sounds. Oh, is it seriously now in the middle of some poisonous... How do I get there? Seems there's like a cave somewhere I'm not quite aware of yet. Do we want to do that or do we not? I feel like it's a bad idea, to be honest. So I've got no clue what's waiting on the other side there for me. If I die now, I've got a lot of stuff with me. I mean, it's really all not that valuable, I suppose, but the chainsaw and the detector would be an annoying loss. Ah, whatever. Let's do it. Oh, great. Doesn't seem there's much of a way out for me. Cool. What now? Oh boy. This will be an issue. I can already feel it, but we've got some foundations. Can sort of try and build our way out of this, which is, I think, the only kind of solution here. I don't want to get poisoned by this flipping gas, so... let's try. I would still like to know where this flipping slug is at, though, now. Already risking my life for it, and it's hidden away somewhere in here. But I don't seem to be able to find any. Oh god, that's... didn't seem to be that close, but apparently I am. But yeah, I don't seem to be finding any sort of entrance here, which is kind of slightly annoying. I want my slug. I was promised a slug. Now I want my slug. Ah, god, okay. So I think, alternate plan then. I do feel that I saw a slug somewhere over there, didn't I? Kinda think so. So we will instead get ourselves over here. I'll be getting all that concrete back, because, you know, not going to be wasting that. And then I suppose we'll try very, very hard to find that other slug, because this one, I don't know, seems to be hidden away from us. Okay, I'll be right back when I've found another one. Well, didn't find another one, but right around the next corner, here's Mr. Hoggy. One evaded, and here's the weapon, and let's kind of finish him off quickly, and then, you know, continue exploring. Alright, there we go. I'll see you all after the cut. Alright, and back I am. I would have gotten you guys in earlier, but I was already kind of mid-fight, so I just spotted a yellow one up there, which is actually perfect, because as you all may remember, I literally just need one of these, so that should be enough. Well, I mean, I need one yellow one, right, and 2 greens, because I obviously need 2 shards, so 1 yellow should, in theory, be fine. So, we're going to get ourselves over there, and then we're going to get that slug to where it belongs, and then we're going to get ourselves home, and that should hopefully about be it. That said, I'm actually thinking there should be... Uh-oh. Something... Oh, God. I knew he was gonna... Oh, that's a big one. That's a big one. I don't like that. No, I'm out. Oh, he's gonna soul kick me off this place. Is he gonna follow? No, he isn't. Okay, let's tear this down before he can follow. Did he actually fall off or something? Feel he may have fallen off. There's another one, though. Hello. God. These hoggies sometimes, I'm always so, like, I think the biggest risk always is that they kick you off something. Oh, there he is. He actually fell. Jeez, these big guys, though, got absolutely nothing on them. Holy moly, like, you don't want to be finding one of these. Like, I'm telling you all. I'm, like, so confident against the small guys right now, but the big boys. Jeez, those hurt. You really want to avoid that. That said, where is my... Oh, wait, I've already got my weapon equipped. Okay, cool. So, well, yellow power slug picked up, nonetheless. I can already hear something else somewhere. Absolutely no clue where it's at. I don't know. I'm running around Minecraft style in this game, by the way. Did you guys notice? I'm always just hopping about the place. If y'all remember, you know... I mean, I suppose everybody still plays Minecraft somewhat these days, right? You always run around like that. It's always been like that. Which, speaking of which, is actually kind of... Ooh, I knew it! I heard it! I thought somebody was running after me. What was just a fireball that was coming flying at me. I hate these things. But speaking of which... I have actually not... Oh god, I'm nearly dead. Wait a second. I need to eat. I've actually not played Minecraft for, like, ages, though. I wonder what it's like these days. I think I need to actually get myself back into the game. If you'll remember, Luke, a viewer, well, of the channel and of the stream, has actually made my very, very own, or, well, his very own, my very own, well, a Spacefish mod pack for Minecraft, which is actually kind of sick. And I would actually totally love to finally play that sometime. So maybe that's something we can get going on stream sometime. Because I feel a lot of people are still playing Minecraft, right? It's a great game overall. I really, really enjoy it. It's just... I have just not played it in quite a while. That said, back to this one. I do now have my 2 power shards. So what we will be doing... Actually, are we getting enough ore per minute at the very least? Yes, we are. I was kind of getting afraid for a second there, but we are getting 60 a minute, so I am going to punch one of these in there. We're going to get it to 200. That's going to get it to 60 a minute. This thing should be able to transport 60 a minute as well. Oh, actually, this is an issue, isn't it? Yeah, we've got 80 screws a minute coming out of here, but we can only transport 60. So if you can see right here, this is actually totally filling up. Which I definitely need to upgrade that to tier 2 then, but I did see a lot of reinforced iron plates in there, so that should hopefully not be an issue. We don't need another overclock in here. This should be producing the amount of iron plates we need, and then we will be getting an overclock into here, and this will now be boosting our reinforced iron plate production by a good bunch, which is going to be awesome. That said, let me pick up a few of these, and let's go out here then. Tear this down for a quick second. Just gonna leave the poles be, because we are gonna need those for alignment anyways, and then we are going to go into the build menu out here, conveyor belt mark 2, and these should then be fast enough for our purposes. Awesome. So you can already see those mats just whizzing out there like no tomorrow. Super great, super awesome, and that's going to deliver the amount of stuff we need. As you can see, the belt is still full because that machine was already that full. Should have a bunch of screws I can already push into here so you can get going. And great, awesome, good stuff. And this thing is finally, you know, slowly but surely starting to empty. Very, very slowly but surely, because, like, Jesus, there is all of that stuff in there. But okay, that's great. Great news. We are going to require 45 a minute. We are only making 40 a minute. Ugh, so we still have a slight bottleneck in there. A very, very slight one. But there is one, which, if you all know me, I absolutely hate bottlenecks, but that's just going to have to be the way that it is. But look at this. That's actually kind of cool. So you can see that we are certainly overproducing by a lot out here, which is great. Now I need to kind of do some calculations and actually see how much I need for what. So if I was to split this once, that would leave me with 3.75 plates every time. if I'm going to split it another time, that's going to give me too little for this production up here, at least until this fills up. So what if... I mean, the thing is, can I limit the storage somehow? I can't, right? I'm really not quite sure I want to do it with the splitters here. Because, like... Okay, say I get, like, 3.75 off here. And then I get, like, 1.5, 1. Oh, God, 1.89 something off splitting this thing. So if I would then merge the two together again and split them again, which is absolute madness, I understand, but that would kind of equally distribute the materials to this one and whatever else I'm going to build, and then, okay, it's going to be mad, but stick with me here for a second. So what I'm going to be doing, I don't think I've kind of got enough space here for another splitter in the current state, do I? Let me see. So what would be my idea is I would have a splitter. Does that fit still? I'm not sure if I would connect it, though. I mean, we can try, I suppose. So this is the in, right? Yeah. So would that split it? Does that even connect? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so we will have to tear this thing down for a start then. Let's do just that. And I mean, we've got like a tiny bit of space in here, so I think I should be able to cram 2 of those in here. So, idea then being, I've got a splitter right here, sort of like that. And now that thing isn't... Oh no! It's not even possible, is it? Okay. How are we gonna do this? Maybe we can split it out here instead? So say I'm gonna have a conveyor belt right here. It's gonna turn... Why can I not do that? What clearance and align... Oh my god, okay. Oh my god. Let's try that again. So conveyor belt needs to go all the way out to there apparently. Then we're gonna have a conveyor belt right there. Then this whole thing is gonna go for a second. Bye bye. Okay. New attempt. So we will go to logistics. I'll actually place these things in my quick bar for a second here because I'm gonna need them. Just like that. And then we've got the splitter. So the splitter first one is going to be going right. That's not in line. That should be in line, but I'm not getting an indicator. Which is kind of weird, but okay. So, first splitter going right there. That thing goes in there. Then we've got our first split. Now, I will... Firstly... How am I even going to get that turned around? Okay, I'm going to need a splitter right here then. Which is already getting to be quite the mess, I feel. But another splitter right here. Just like that. Yeah, okay. Then... we've kind of got a secondary split out of which one of these goes to here. Which I'm just going to signify with this little thing. And one of these, which will be that, will go into a merger again. Which I'll be placing like here for a start, I think. Somewhat looks alright. Okay, so this thing will go into a merger, which one of these and one of these will be connected just like that. And then the out of the merger will go out here. And around, actually wait, no. And it will be split again. Isn't that... That's madness, isn't it? But yeah, that's about the way that it'll have to work, if you all understand what I'm going for here. I'll just kind of try and explain it in a bit more detail in a second here. Obviously, kind of, you know, not as nice and smooth as I really like my conveyor belts, but it's gonna have to be the way that it works here. Because otherwise, I'm just gonna get way too many mats inflowing into this container and way too little into my actual production. I don't want to have it work that way. So, this will then be split again. Who would have thought, right? It will be split out here, somewhat there, which I hope that's aligned. It looks like it is. So we're going to connect that in. Then we're going to get half of that out to here again, and turn around this corner. And that was a bit too far, I feel. Maybe not. Yep, we're going to turn it around like that. That's fine. And that'll go right there. Okay, so... Right. Now I've got the second thing which I can bring up to there, and then we can make some actual frame thingies from that. Now that's a whole complicated system, but as I said, it's got some reasoning behind it, alright? So, let me try and explain. So I've got this assembler, right? We're making 7.5 parts a minute. If I was now to split that thing right here, and get like half of it to production, half of it to this logistics thing, that kind of leaves me with a lot of reinforced plates in here. And you know, at these production speeds, this is going to fill up in like, I don't know, 50 episodes. So that's definitely nothing I'm going to wait for. So half the stuff would go there, which I don't want. So what I'm doing instead is I'm placing a second splitter from the first one, which that means a quarter only of what I'm producing goes into here, which I'm totally fine with. And then I've got 3/4 of the production going out right here, which I merge again right there, and then I split them to equally distribute them amongst the two productions. That's the whole idea right there. Which, is kind of, you know, bit of a conveyor splitter merger madness right there, but it does what it's supposed to. And another good thing right here, by the way, is that these things are now quickly stacking up, because right now I'm not using the extra production from this, so that's going to be nice, hopefully. That's going to hopefully allow me to use a bit more of that output for my actual frame assembly in the very end. So now what we'll obviously need is we're going to need a conveyor belt out here to actually be able to use some of this stuff. And I'm going to need an elevator that I'm also going to place. That's going to go up there to the second level. And then we're going to, with that, be working on this stuff now. Question actually being, can I? No, yeah, right, that doesn't work. Okay. So I will need to place it somewhat out here, which is going to be a bit of an annoyance to actually line up, I feel. So first things first, this is straight, that's good. I'm going to need to place it somewhat nicely in line with this, and then we're going to... Oh. Yeah. Now that's good. Huh. How am I now going to do that? Maybe I can just do it like this. I think that works. So we're going to be placing this thing right here. And the output like... Yeah. That? Is that the right height? Kind of looks like it. Let's try that. Okay. And before I connect that up, I'm actually going to check out that's going to be the right height. But like, geez. What a complicated system for such a single task, simple, rather, task, isn't it? Yeah, what do I say? I just want things to work out properly. That's the whole deal right there. So let's check out this output that we have up here. And this setup up here shouldn't be too complicated, I hope. We will need to get rods from somewhere, which I'll need the actual space for, so that's maybe a bit of a worry. Maybe we'll just end up expanding this outwards, which I hope we won't, because this elevator is now right here. But yeah, so this thing, not quite straight, which I really hate, but it is the right height at the very least. So that's going to be working. I'm going to be connecting this thing up in a second after I've made somewhat of a decent turn for it out here. Conveyor belt has an invalid shape. Now, isn't that great? Let's try again. Hopefully this time it's allowing me to do it, and then it isn't. I don't get it sometimes, but here we go. So, there go all these things, and those are now going to be lifted up. Can we actually see that? I've never paid attention to it, have I? Oh yeah, you can see it. Look at that. That's cool. So yeah, that's all going to be lifted up to up there, and then we can reuse that for our frame assembly, which is going to be awesome. And then after that, we'll finally get ourselves into the whole steel production thing, which will be a whole another different type of deal, because I think we will need to actually... like, it will be some sort of alloy system, and we'll probably need, like, huge, coal conveyor or some other system that we'll have to think of. So, it's going to be mad, it's going to be absolutely crazy, but for today, this is going to be it for this episode. So, I do hope that you all enjoyed it. I know it was more of a crazy conveyor merger splitter madness planning things kind of episode more than anything, but this will now allow us to get to that frame assembly, which is going to be awesome because we're going to have those around, and then the next step we can also get the steel stuff going, which is in turn going to hopefully finally get us towards vehicular transport. So, gonna be awesome, gonna be exciting, most hopefully for today. This has been it. I hope you all enjoyed this episode. If you did, please make sure to hit that like button down below. That does always very much help out the channel. And if you're new around here and did enjoy this episode and would like to stay around for more of my type of content, definitely make sure to subscribe right down below and hit that notification bell right next to it, this subscribe button, to stay up to date on all the future upcoming episodes. That said, as always, thank you very much for watching, and I hope I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.